and gentlemen. Do we have some gentlemen in the house? Okay, we have some gentlemen in the house. Thank you all for coming. It's my great pleasure to have you all here at the press conference for the She Awards Global 2022, happening live here in Dubai on March 12th at Doubletree Hilton Hotel. And we are here with the members and the executive board members of Ladies in Business magazine. And I'm just going to go straight to the point fast so that we just talk about what we have come here to do today. Briefly, I'm going to introduce what Ladies in Business is all about. Ladies in Business Magazine Global is the new face for the new generation of magazine publications that showcase and feature both ladies and women in business globally. This magazine is a female-based publication. It is meant to bring out and promote all unsung heroes, philanthropies, and the unknown faces of female entrepreneurs globally to talk about their struggles and their success stories, and their company as well. Before, women were not found in the forefront of their business operations and businesses, and in the corporate world, due to the challenges that they encounter as a woman, they have not been able to put their lives and businesses together due to several reasons, and these have brought about many conflicts in terms of women can achieve success or not. But truthfully, a woman can actually achieve all, but not at the same time. It will come through at one stage and at one phase or the other. Therefore, the focus of this magazine is totally on how women can still make things happen for themselves while they achieve their dreams. But in recent years, things have drastically changed to a greater level that every lady or woman out there have actually derived themselves into a state of excellence performance to do one business or the other through self-motivation, self-actualization, and self-devotion. And nevertheless, much more are still in place to be done because the young entrepreneurs and business starters are still not being able to find their feet in the midst of trying to balance between whom they are and what kind of business to do and what their business portray and what other ladies in business are doing, whom to emulate, how to cope as a lady in business, and how to cope under pressure, how to generate more profit, and how to meet up in all aspects of their lives. And therefore, for this magazine, we have our strategy. And the strategy is that the magazine comes out with a powerful and feature cutter that is almost, very colorful. And it comes in two different ways. I think I have an example of that here. If you have, we have the front cover here, and here we have another front cover. This is a unique magazine that I'm not sure if you've seen it. Maybe this is the second time you're seeing it. That we literally want to bring up a situation whereby you're not bored with reading the magazine. It's interesting, it is colorful, and you just want to continue to read and build a copy. And the target group, we do not have a tribe, religion, or belief. As long as you're a lady in business, we are ready to tell the world about your struggles and showcase your success to the people. Our audience consists of ladies and women who want to exploit greater value in their business, in lifestyle, wonderful destination for business adventure to improve their sense of belonging, growing their hairs, develop themselves to learn quickly, learn easy ways to make profits, stay healthy, find out about the latest technology, gadgets, and information, learn networking tips, get social, and eventually get success. And our market distribution, this creates an engaging magazine publication is in all digital print and also online. And these are meant for female entrepreneurs only. Though we have the men's segment in the magazine because we don't want it to look like as if it's just the lady only, but we don't cover the men. We only feature and cover the women on the cover. But inside the magazine, we have the segment that we tag men's voice, and that is where we have the men's attention, their perception, their ideas on how women can relate more in the business world. And therefore, so especially for business starters and intending business owners, young entrepreneurs, and upcoming ladies and business in women globally, for them to be seen, heard, and recognized. Our uniqueness, the magazine is not just a publication, but also a platform for ladies and women in business. And that is why we have the president, we have the vice president, we have the board members for this magazine. Like I said, it's not just a publication, it is also a community, a platform for all these ladies and women in business globally to come together, to support each other, to embrace one another, to advise. And that's why we have the old ones, we have the young ones, we have the middle class. So we all come together, bring our ideas, advice, and support together so that we can achieve our dreams as we all try, to do something for ourselves. So therefore, this magazine is not just a publication, but also a platform for ladies and women in business who have been inspired as a member and have also read about how we are making difference with them globally. We also give them lots of ideas, innovations, and change that will make them to be more effective and efficient in the business world. The difference between Ladies in Business Magazine Global and other magazines that you must have seen with everywhere is that we are not promoting celebrities, politicians, or the regular big household names. We want the real people with the real stories, real experience that have gone through the thick and thin, the fire. They've been there, they've seen it all. So we want them to tell their stories so that it can inspire someone that, you know what, if you're there, I've been there before. You can always be more than me or be like me. But I always tell people, please don't be like me, be more than me. So our vision is to create an excellent and sophisticated platform for every lady entrepreneurs who is craving for ourselves and our business to develop through ideas, innovation, and change. And our mission is to ensure that every lady doing business is prepared and ready to be seen and heard globally without the fear, but with great confidence to excel. And our core values is to fetch them out of their shell to gain confidence, to excel, and be able to compete in the business world, to lead them into the circuit of wealth creation and transformation, to educate them through the use of modern business gadgets and technology, to empower them through a series of business training and developments. And our strategies is to mentor them through business journey as it comes, to deliver and create genuine relevance to every lady in business and do feedback follow. And the process, we also use the magazine as a platform to locate and showcase and feature them. And our slangs and our saying is, yes, I can be smart. Yes, I can progress. Yes, I can make it. And yes, I can excel. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shola. You know how you've always I always say you walk the talk. You are one of the women that I have met that does what she speaks about. And that, I think, it's an inspiration for so many people, because often we talk about, but we don't act. We can pray about it, but if you pray but you don't take action, nothing is going to happen. So this is an embodiment of what really honoring your value, your calling is all about. My name is Fauza Belts, and I'm one of the ambassador for for Kenya chapter, and I'm just so grateful to be seated here today. I know I'm seated here with all of you, but I know I am representing any other girl in the rural part of where I come from who cannot be here. I'm sitting here representing everybody.
Hello everyone, thank you for me in this press release. Actually, I'm so happy coming all the way from Ras Al Khaimah to present the ladies who are in Ras Al Khaimah who are enabled to show themselves even in the events. I participated actually in She Awards last year in 2021, and I was featured in Ladies in Business magazine. And it was for me a big challenge to actually come out from Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai to introduce myself as being also hijabi. So it was really wonderful opportunity Shola gave me to present myself and my business as having a beauty line and cosmetic which called Bling. And to be honest, from there I started to meet new people, to meet other like foreigners, to show them what we are doing. Actually, they were shocked that I'm from Ras Al Khaimah. They think that we don't have anyone there, but but actually I'm a well-known influencer from Ras Al Khaimah, and I'm an employee as well, a mother, an entrepreneur, and I love to being in this event and giving an opportunity to other ladies from Ras Al Khaimah to come out from Ras Al Khaimah and to show their business over here. And I'm planning to do at least, I told Shola, even I need at least 10 people from my side to join the She Awards to just show them that we can do something better. That's it.
Okay, so how would you like me to introduce myself? Yeah, I have to take permission from the chairperson, right? Yeah, so I have the honor of being the incoming president for Ladies in Business Global magazine and the platform. And I was really surprised when Adishola offered this to me. And of course, she has her reasons for doing that, but I won't go into that. So my thing is very simple. What Shola has said about the magazine, what she said about the platform, resonates with me very closely because I don't know whether many people know, but I started working when I was at the age of 44. And I couldn't write a CV because I'd never worked before. So a middle-aged woman with no office skills, no computer skills, but a very good attitude, looking for a way to make a living because of different circumstances. So I always tell people, if I can, you can. And in sales, I'm in sales. I've been in that all along for the last 25 years. I say there are two words. Ask, you ask for the sale, and sometimes, not sometimes, more often than not, the answer is no, right? So for me, ask is attitude, skills, knowledge, right? If you don't have the right attitude, skills and knowledge means nothing. So part of what I will be doing as I come and step into this presidency is encouraging people to be who they are, right? And the other word is no. Now, that's a word that has maybe a negative connotation to it. You know, you say no. But for me, and that's because I'm in sales, every time somebody says no, think in your head, new opportunity. And this, for me, is a great new opportunity.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say gentlemen especially. Salam alaikum, and a very good afternoon to you all. My name is Dr. Mariam Shaikh, and I've been a professional in education for 36 years and counting. So I'm going to be, my story is going to be a bit longer than the rest of us here. So I'm going to go down memory lane a bit. So it was 2020, and I was stuck in lockdown in Mumbai, India. And I was happily introduced to Adishola by a very good friend of mine. And we started talking. And that's when I realized that Adishola, though very new to the UAE, was definitely doing something very different for women entrepreneurs. So that immediately opened my eyes to the beautiful group that she created. And I must say that during those days of lockdown, which was so intense and so horrific, that the saving grace was the LinBiz Global. So I made friends. I developed new friendships, got to know about new businesses, and got a lot of support from thinking back to UAE, which was my first home almost, since I stayed more years here than I did in India. So that was when I decided, okay, I need to go back. I want to retire, but retirement is saying, no, Mariam, don't come here. You're not ready for it yet. So after 36 years of being a front runner, a leader, and setting up 3 major universities here, Canadian University, Heriot-Watt, and Amity University. Finally, that was my last position as vice president, and I was stuck in lockdown, and then I came back and started my own company, MS Education Consulting. In the earlier conference, I remember telling Ambassador Kimberly, it's never too late to set a new goal or dream a new dream. So I'm not going to tell you my age. I like to keep you guessing. But yes, I'm a grandmom proudly of an 11-year-old boy and a 4-year-old grandchild in the US, which I'm very proud to say. And I love it, as Nush knows, when my grandson keeps telling me how inspiring I am. That really makes my day. So I have been truly humbled and blessed for this wonderful position of being president of Lindbergh Global, and I'm very proud to talk about that all the time. And although there are many new things added, like being president of leadership for Commonwealth Entrepreneurs Club, being the ambassador for World Women Congress, and many others, the list goes on and on. But this would be a special place in my heart, and that's why I'm very happy, and I don't feel so left out, to be at least on the chairperson board. And so when I was in Dallas earlier this year, I saw I Can with all the women leaders out there. And I proudly went and took a picture there because I want to continue with the incoming president, what she said, I can, and we all can. Yes. I feel all of us women, sorry gentlemen, have magic inside us, and we can do incredible things. Do you agree? Yes. Absolutely. So I've always been a nurturer, friend, mentor, guide, mother, whatever you want to call me, for my young students from 150 different nationalities. And I want to extend my expertise and support to young women entrepreneurs. And I think that my final message would be that there is nothing that a woman cannot achieve as long as she sets her sights on it. So let's put ourselves on the steering wheel and get there. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, Shola, thank you very much once again for the invitation. My story, where did we start? Wow. So the first introduction I had to Adishola was when we originally, I was the cover page for March 2020, I believe. And yes, I mean, the journey just continues from there. First of all, my name is Nazia Shah. I am the director and owner, 50%, of the Infinity Realty Group, which is a South African-based company. We are a real estate, we basically run a number of offices across South Africa and the world. Our latest edition is the UAE branch, which is under the M&S Estates Real Estate Brokerage, which is a firm that I personally run out in Dubai. My partner, being my husband, runs the South African division, really, well, being the group. And we work with numerous other endeavors, and one of them being the Ladies in Business magazine, and I'll tell you the story and how that basically came into play. First of all, Adishola is family. I think more than anything else, that's where our relationship starts, and our support will always be with the Ladies in Business magazine. Not only just in terms of what the magazine stands for. It resonates with what I stand for in terms of women empowerment. My staff count is more than 50% women in terms of leadership. I make that a priority. So in terms of just women empowerment itself and what our business stands for, and personally, I really resonated, and I think this is where Adishola and I built a relationship way out during COVID. Unfortunately, that the situation had hit us all across the world. And Adeshola actually was in fact looking for an investor into the magazine. I grabbed the opportunity, I have to say. It was an absolute honor, actually, to have been a part of that for the year, I believe. I'm now taking on the role of the chairwoman for the South African business chapter. Absolutely. So all of you ladies out in South Africa, definitely I represent you out here. We are looking forward to the She Awards coming up in March this year. Last year was an absolute a success. This year, with the way things, where I see things going, in fact, not even less expected, it is going to be magic. So definitely see yourselves to Dubai, and we look forward to this year. Absolutely. Great, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Firstly, I'd like to thank Madam Adeshola, and more so, I'd like to thank Sandy for introducing me to her. I have, I think, over my years of network, both in UAE and in Africa, I have met so many amazing women along my journey. And every one of them have played a certain role in the person I have actually become. So for those of you who doesn't know me, I'm on that cover of that page over there. And my name is Hawa Shafare. I am a mum, I'm a wife, I am an entrepreneur. And I also believe that I am a woman of vision because I have many other women and men alongside me and behind me. So I think for me to go into a journey, it will take ages. So I'll just touch the basis, is my learning experiences that I hope to have shared with you through that magazine. I have to tell you, when Adeshola sent me the editor's questions and asking me to think about it before the interview, it was very deep. Some of the things I had to look back into is to ask myself, what message would I give to that young girl that was 12 years old? What message would I give to that young girl that was growing when she was 4 or 5 years old? And when I read that now, I actually look back and I said, oh my God, I wish I'd actually known. I wish I'd known that I could give my message to say that I am enough. That I believe that whatever this group stands for Ladies in Business magazine, that I can achieve far beyond who I am. And that is because of the support and contribution that I can have of fellow beings next to me. So when I look back to those messages and I look back to say that fear is your first step. We're all going to have that. When you're wanting to be able to do something and you are fearful, take that in the positive light, because if you're not fearful, then hang on, you have an issue. You have a problem. You are human. So make sure that utilize that fear into something that's inside, because that's what I did. I utilized it to my advantage. I became the woman, and I said this to Sandy earlier on, is that there were 2 changing periods in my life, and one of them was when I met my wonderful husband and life partner. And the other is when I actually met Sandy and a group of other women in Dubai. Because before that, yes, I had a voice, but that voice was not being heard. I was always in the background. I was always afraid of becoming who I truly needed to become. And it took a long time for me to realize that, Hawa, it's okay to speak up. It's okay to grow. It's okay to be accepted. It's okay not to be accepted. It's okay to get the word no, and people are going to say no to you often. It's then that you actually stand up and you say, okay, if they are saying no, it gives you even more reason to prove that it can be done. So I'd like to leave what I challenge you to read the article, to go through it and understand my story of why I feel so passionate about the women and what they are doing here in this particular platform. Because for me, it's just extraordinary. And as the executive director of Hadrat Global, in which I have shares in the UAE and in Bosnia and in Africa, you have our full support. And of course, my baby company, which I started off from absolutely a study room back at home in South Africa in training excellence. You have our total full support. If there's anything that we can do to support you and assist, we will be there to be with you. On behalf of our chairman, Brother Ahmed Al-Shamali, and as I said, that every event, and I challenge you as well, as part of the board members of Ladies in Business, bring along more men with you to our event. And the reason is we cannot negotiate in those boardrooms alone. They need to understand us. They need to understand the negotiation process of where we're coming from, and more importantly, support it. If they are left on the side at our events and left on the side where they are not present in our day-to-day activities, then we are only competed against ourselves. Bring them to the table and let's work with them. Thank you very much.
So much, board members, honorable board members, president, incoming president, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, I am the energetic EJ, and I'm here on this, beautiful day where we just concluded the press conference for the She Awards 2022, and I have Mona here, who is one of the board of directors for Limbase Global. Hi Mona, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So I just want to, find out. I know, like you did so well at the conference and all the things you shared, but just going beyond that, what are your expectations? How are you feeling about She Awards 2022, and what are your expectations?
Okay. As I started before, that I participated in She Award in 2021, and it's pleasure to be a board member now. And of course, I advise all the people, especially because I'm from Ras Al Khaimah, so I would like the people who have this is a Ras Al Khaimah to come up and show up, and this is their platform to emphasize their work toward others.
So that's like you're inviting them.
Yeah.
Ladies in RAC, please do not sit down. But how are you going to have them join on board? Are you going to have should they come to you in RAC so that you can bring them on board? Yeah.
Actually, I already posted in my Snapchat and Instagram page, whoever wants to participate and they have business and it's going on well, and it's more than 1 year, so they can participate with me, and I have to send them the links and everything. And yeah, I told Shola even to have our separate table there so that they can feel like they are coming. Yeah. Oh, yes, exactly.
So, ladies in RAC, don't dull. Be here on the 12th of March 2022 to be a part of She Awards Global 2022. Thank you so much, Mona. Hi, this is the energetic EJ here again, and now I am with the incoming president of the Limbase Global. Hi, Mama Sandy. Actually, Queen Sandy. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Okay. So now, She Awards is coming. I believe you were part of it last year.
No, not at all. In fact, it's very new to me, and so I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome! So what would be one thing that you are expecting from the She Awards this year, even as you be a part of it this year?
All right. I'm expecting that it's going to give me a lot of added value. So, because there are awards and there are awards, and we all know about that. And every second day there is an award ceremony going on. But what differentiates the She Awards from others is because the criteria for the awards is very specific, and it gives women a chance of portraying themselves in a way that has not been done before. So the criteria is what makes the award so special.
So this is like a spoiler alert. Are you willing to give us a spoiler alert? Because I know that the dress code for the event is your traditional and continental, right? And I know you to always show up gorgeous. So are you going to give us a hint? Spoiler alert, what should we expect you to wear?
Well, whatever it is, always going to be over the top.
I trust her. She's going to show up like a queen on the day. So
Totally so.
watch out. Hi, okay, so this is the energetic EJ again, and now I am with the convener of She Awards Global and also the chief editor of the Limbase magazine. And here, this is Shola Onodipe, Mama, how are you doing?
I'm very fine. Thank you so much for
I-
having me. Thank you.
I can imagine how excited you are about this event. It feels like you've gone a step further than what you did last year.
Absolutely.
What exactly are you feeling like inside?
I'm very much excited because this is a different ball game. It's a different thing coming up as regarding last year here in UAE, and because the vision, the mission keeps on expanding beyond even what we thought is going to be. And, like I said earlier, we are having the vice president from Liberia coming. We have a lot of women in business, a lot of women in politics, and, coming to be part of this program from all over the world. The scope just keep on, getting bigger and expanding, beyond our, imagination. And I really thank God for that, because this is what I've been, thinking about. This is what I've been imagining, and this is it.
This is it. That's the word for it right there. So, on the event, or at the event, what one thing do you want everybody to take away? Like, what's that one special touch? Because I know She Awards is not like every other awards that has happened before. Like, you are
Absolutely.
coming in from a different angle. So, what is that one thing that you want everyone to leave with?
Yes. For the Shia Award, I'm gonna say that for people that will be coming and what they should be expecting, the main focus is that they should know and realize that we are one and we are together. No matter your tribe, your color, wherever you come from, your tradition, your belief, your religion, it doesn't matter. We are all one in it together. And that is what She Awards represent, and that's the message we want to pass out there for people to see.
Absolutely
Thank you.
fantastic. And I
Thank
know
you
you've
so much.
chosen for this year that the the apparel should be
Yes.
traditional.
Yes.
And I know you not to disappoint. Can you give us a sneak peek? What should we expect?
Of course, it's going to be a beautiful traditional outfit for, as an African woman from Nigeria. It's going to be a spectacular one. And also, we're going to have lots of, dancing of the women, It's actually the International Women's Day celebration also. And that is why we're putting this together to celebrate women globally. And let us, live in peace and joy and support with one another.
Absolutely fantastic. So, ladies, if you're watching this right now, you better save the date and put it on your calendar and plan to attend. If you're yet to register as a guest, then please go ahead and register. And if you are a business owner as a woman, then you want to be there so that you can mingle and meet with other business owners. And just don't do that alone, but you can also partner with us, be a vendor, exhibit, have your own stall, or be a sponsor. So any of those things that you want to do, visit Lean Biz Global on Instagram, slide into their DM and get all the details that you need. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Hi again. This is the energetic EJ, and now I am here with the outgoing president of Lean Biz Global, Dr. Mariam. How are you doing, ma'am?
Absolutely wonderful. And I didn't know you were energetic EJ. Wow.
Do you feel the energy now?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I do.
Fantastic. I know that you are excited for She Awards 2022. Now, I also know that the attire for the day is all glam, traditional, and intercontinental. What are you wearing? Can you give us like a sneak peek into that?
My God. Well, I have my designer designing 2 wow outfits. And of course, the better one is going to be used for She Awards because it's a night of glitz, glamour, elegance, beauty, and haute couture.
Woo! Did you hear that? Can you see? And can you see already that like she is like a glam person, right? So you're expecting nothing but the best. Now, what are you looking out for, especially at She Awards 2022?
So as I said, my experience in the last She Awards was just brilliant. I just emerged after that serious lockdown, and that was the first big event I attended. And I was so proud to see, I especially like Ambassador Adeshola's concept of rewarding and awarding the unsung heroes, new entrepreneurs, struggling entrepreneurs, and established entrepreneurs. I think it is the time that we have to give back to society, and this is truly the time that I'm open to offer my experience in this country for the past 36 years and counting to young women entrepreneurs. And as such, my company has just launched, just 2 days ago, a special program which is called the Montessori Diploma program. This is because I want to encourage educators to come join this profession. And as moms, they can then train their children with the right cognitive skills that are required to succeed. So we especially offering this program as our vision towards women empowerment. So that's what it's all about.
Fantastic. And I have no doubt that anybody who's going to be at the She Awards this year can get to meet you and learn more about, your initiative and the program and the way that you're supporting women. So we are super excited about She Awards. Again, if you are yet to register, better hurry now and go do that because we want to see you there. So see you there. Hi guys, it's the energetic EJ here again, and this time I am with Ambassador Kimberly all the way from the US, and she was here at the conference, the press conference for She Awards today. How did that go for you?
Oh my God, it was so amazing. Talking about empowered women, empowering other women was absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I just found out that Miss Ambassador Kimberly here is a VIP at the event, and her beautiful, gorgeous daughter is also, one of the nominees. How does that make you feel?
Oh my goodness, we just got the word just a couple of days ago, so I'm still soaring. Just to know that my daughter is being acknowledged for her work is so inspiring, especially for this young generation. They need to see others doing it so that they can come along and do it also. So I'm beside myself with this.
Absolutely. So what are your expectations for the She Awards? I know it's your first time attending, but, from the words, from the past pictures and everything, what are you expecting?
Oh my goodness, I'm expecting to be wowed because I was wowed from the USA. When I saw this event last year, I said it was something about it that was so most empowering. I wanted to be a part of it. Who knew that I knew the person who was behind the scenes of this amazing event, that this year I can actually partake of it? I'm excited. I'm looking to be wowed.
Wow. So the dress code has been said is traditional
Yes.
and intercontinental. Well,
Yes.
which are you going for?
I think I'm going for intercontinental. I think there's nothing traditional about me whatsoever. So I think intercontinental. Absolutely, all the way.
Awesome. So I am expecting to see you on the red carpet, all glitz and glam.
Yes.
And you don't want to miss it. Again, please go sign up and get your ticket now.